5 seconds. What up, G's? I'm gonna make sure that it works first before we start doing this. So I got my little setup going on here, and we're gonna go ahead and open it up. Let me just make sure that all systems are go. I'm gonna move this a little bit off my kid, maybe, or maybe I'm gonna probably blow it up. Depends on what you guys want to do. So right now you're looking at this computer that I have here, the inside. Let me put the camera a little bit closer. So this is the thermal. I already installed the CPU, the i9, the i9 X series. I installed the motherboard. I haven't locked it in yet. I'm still working on it. So I'm trying to see if I could get other cameras in here, and so you guys can see all this stuff and make sure that you can wear. My setup's a little messed up here, so I'm trying to, and then my mic is right behind me, so I'm trying to get that setup going right now. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, brother? Let me put the volume up a little bit too on this system, because a lot of these things I can't even hear sometimes. And let's make sure I get the audio here too, so I can hear you guys talk about it, because the audio is very important. I understand that a lot of you guys don't. Let me see. Here goes. Got the volume up. Exit. Move back. Move back. All right. I think we got it. I think. Let me set up the volume so I can hear some of your conversations. Make sure that we got this audio. Oh, I actually have it disabled. About that. How about that? Let me see. Let me see if it works. Still don't hear it, but it's okay. I'll reach all this stuff. So right now, put the camera back. We're gonna set up this motherboard. We're gonna do an ultimate. What's up, Stagger Dog? Stagger Dog in the house. Whoop whoop. What's going on, Stagger? I'll put my chat here and make sure that I can see everything. AK, what's up, man? Any kind of questions you guys have? Let me know. It's one of these I'm gonna start building this system. So let me just tell you, I built some of it because I wanted to run a little bit more faster, because I got a mess around my little office here. So what you're looking at right now, it's a motherboard, and the motherboard I have, it's this one right here. I have this one right here. Can you guys see it? It has it's a ROG Strix X299E gaming system. All right. The only reason I got this one because it has 8 slots for memory. This one's gonna have 128 gigs of RAM, and the RAM I'm installing is the DDR4 type here. And this is the lighting. This is a nice little one, man. That people are like, what? This 3600, but I didn't get the 3600. I actually got the 400 megahertz, a higher version of it. In fact, I already have. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer. Oh, you could barely hear me? I'm sorry, homie, because I got the mic right behind me. That's why. Whoop whoop, Stagger. Sorry, I gotta be really close to the mic right now. And when I turn my back, unless I move the freaking mic on this side, maybe I should have done that earlier. Too late now. Anyways, what I'm gonna talk about right now, and make sure that you guys are aware that. Let me go into details on here. Let me move this camera just a little bit more. So the camera, this is the memory that I just installed. Right now it's 36 gigs of it. 36 gigs of hard drive in the system itself. There's 8 slots for this. There's 4 here, and there's 4 more here. Now I did install the M.2 hard drive, which is covered based on here. Right now the system is a little loose because I haven't screwed anything up. But I'm trying to get everything up. I haven't even connect this yet. Let me see if I can get more details. So the M.2 hard drive is right here on this slot. It's a little slot that goes in there. It's really neat. I know my audio is a little bit off, but it's because I'm away from the mic, and the mic's, I'm gonna take the filter off. How's that? Is that better? A little bit better surround sound. So I'm gonna move this mic here. There you go. So right now, I'm removed some of the drives. I actually left one here because the only reason is because I am going to put a CD player in here. Hard drives, I am going to do mechanical drives in here. So I am going to, let me see if I could get that. Yeah, mechanical drives right here. And I'm gonna see if I can zoom out the camera more because the motherboard is on the way. So let me see if I could do that. Properties. So. Okay, is that better? All right. Let me see if I could zoom out. Just zoom out a little bit more. I just did the camera. There you go. Better view of the camera, the inside camera. If you guys have any questions on the actual build, wish I had my audio to work here, but it's not working. Let's see if I could get it to work. Sound test. Let me see my testing sound. Test. Nope, not even working. I can't even get the audio to work on the actual. I'm outdoors right now. I'm not even in the house right now. I'm trying to set the controllers up at the same time, work all these details out. I was trying to be more prepared. Let me see if this one works actually. Let me test it out. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's it. So let me change the setting here and put the audio so I can hear more of your comments. And then testicles. Hold on. Don't test it out yet. Let me make sure it works. Default. Apply. Hit OK. Set as default. All right. Is that? What the hell is that? Oh, that's my freaking phone. Scared the crap out of me. So right now what we're trying to do, let me get the camera closer and maybe you guys could look at what I'm doing because I'm going to build this computer and I'm going to be here a while. You guys could chat away. Tell me what you guys want to see and what you want to hear. But let me see if I could get more of the... Is that better? All right, that's better. I'm trying to pop up your audio in the system so I could hear you guys because I don't hear you when you guys chat away. In fact, I don't even know if I have my chat on. Let me see if it's even on. Normally, I had this robotic thing that was working perfect fine, but before I started getting to this this thing that was working, but it's not. It hasn't been working for a while. I'm having issues with it ever since I started the chat. Oh, I think I figured it out. Here it is. The bot. Enable voice. There it goes. Enable voice. Enable message of all chats. That's good. Voice command. We'll just leave it as is. Next. All right. Stagger. I know you're watching. Why don't you say something right now? Hold on. I'm trying to set all this up right now. Play. Okay. All right. That's better. I think I got it. So I'm going to move that camera a little bit more further out. Let me see if I could get the Brio out a little bit so you guys can see more of my setup here. And let me know what you guys... Because this is a badass computer. This is a very expensive computer. We're talking about $7,655 I spent on this machine. And it is one of those machines that it's going to be... Let me see if I could get it out. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. Got the whole setup here. So I'm going to move my desk a little bit here so you guys can see it. On this setup, on this computer, is a Thermaltake. We're going to start screwing things up in here. And yeah, screwing things up. Playing Destiny while watching you. Oh my God, you're playing Destiny? That game is dead. Oh, are you playing with Mojo? Because Mojo plays antique games, man. Are you sure you're playing? Tell him that should be on the retro system. Anyways, I'm drinking a mineral water. No alcohol here. I'm enjoying the day by building the system. I did get video cards, 2 of them. They're coming in. Right now, we're going to put this Gigabyte for now. Temporary, put the Gigabyte hard drive in, GPU on here. Because if we're going to... I bought 2 1080 Ti video cards that are going to go in this system. But right now, I don't have them. They don't get here until Tuesday. So what I'm going to do is just temporary, just set this up for now with 1 video card. And it's a powerhouse. This is actually going to be a Stagger's video card. What do you think, Stagger? This is going to be your video card for your build. We're going to build a computer for Stagger. Because Stagger has been very grateful and hanging out with us on the streams that he's been playing on a laptop that it's a shitty laptop. Yeah, I am gonna play later. It's a shitty laptop, so we're gonna build the computer for Stagger. What do you guys think? Stagger, do you want a computer? If he says yes, we'll build him a computer. I'm waiting for that yes response, but it's not here yet. So, anyways, we're gonna build the computer, and this is gonna be for Stagger. It's a nice video card. It's four gigs of video. I think it's 4 gigs video card. Really, it's better the one that he has. It's a workhorse. This one actually overheating is not a problem for him. This one has 3 fans, which is perfect enough for him. So that's gonna be for Stagger. I'm holding this, but I'm gonna temporarily set it up on this computer just so we could have the build. So you might not see me right now for a while because I'm gonna go and start screwing things up, and I'm gonna actually put this other camera in closer so you guys can see it, and I'm gonna put it a little bit larger so you guys can see what I'm gonna be doing now. If you guys want to see me, I will put the video camera, but let me get up. And here I go. I'm gonna stretch out the mic as much as I can. And of course, I'm gonna try to see if I could videotape everything and check out everything I'm doing right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up all the connections, all the screws in the motherboard. And right now I can't find out my Phillips. But before anything, I'm gonna do a static free. I'm gonna set this static free bracelet. I'm gonna set it up. What's up, gaming expert? Welcome to the stream, man. Somebody said lost respect. Expert game. Somebody said they lost respect. I don't know. Respect for what? So what I'm gonna do? I'm not just a gamer. I'm not just a gamer, but I'm actually more of a. I built computers, and I built awesome rigs, and I'm trying to see if I could do a live build here. I started a little bit more of the dramatic part of it, because it's a little difficult. Putting the CPU, I need to concentrate. I don't need distractions sometimes. Somebody said they lost respect. You know what? It's a free country. Anybody could lose anybody's respect anytime. Stuff like that doesn't bother me. If you are streaming or you're gaming and all this stuff, and people are gonna talk the worst out of the worst, they're gonna say stupid stuff all the time. In reality, it doesn't affect me in any kind of way. I wouldn't be streaming or doing videos if I would have taken everybody's shit. I don't. And in reality, I don't really give a fuck about what people say, But it's because, like I say, Facebook, Instagram, and everything else. I'm gonna tell you guys, everything that people say on the internet doesn't affect me. I feel like the internet is more like a car, Snapchat, Facebook, and you know what you do in your car? You think you're the best driver, you think you're the toughest guy in the world, and here you are running around in your car, you're flipping people off, but when their fucking car stops, and that guy stops too, and he's ready to kick your ass, you turn into a effing pussy. You put your windows up, you get ready to call the cops, because in reality, that's how people are. They say shit they want to say on the internet, they lose respect for other people on the internet, they say whatever it is because they're millions of miles away, or they're in a continent away. It doesn't matter. People say the worst shit. I've seen some really bad shit in the internet that people say, and it just doesn't affect me. I mean, I'm gonna continue what I'm doing. You know what? I like what I'm doing. It's not stressful. It gets my stress out of life, out of everything. So a lot of these things that doesn't affect me in any kind of way, And I appreciate some of these people that come and watch me and tell me that, hey, you know what? You give me some time to kill and some of these things to do. So I'm really loyal for some viewers that come here, and I try to give them as much as I can, from answers to questions to to all sorts of things. And if you guys like the stream, man, it's one thing that I really respect, people coming back. And then Expert Game, thank you. I mean, somebody said they lost respect. Yeah, people say it, but it doesn't affect me. Like I said, it makes you stronger, actually. You know, those people that say shit like that is the people that are, you know, have nothing else best to do but be trolling on somebody else's fucking page. But I'm okay with it, man. You know, I just think that people sometimes get hurt. If you get hurt, you're in the wrong business. You know, I don't consider this a business. I consider this fun. This is freaking fun. Every time I'm streaming and watching myself and talking to people and playing with all these people, I freaking love it. I love when people ask questions, and I try to give as much as I can information to everybody that I can. But sometimes you can't help everybody, and you can't answer everybody, or you can't please anybody. But in this game, we pretty much, you know, do what you need to do. And I appreciate any questions you guys have on this build. I'm going to show you a little bit more. So let me bring in that camera a little bit, all right? This is the, in fact, this is a Thermaltake. This is a Thermaltake. Thermaltake 7. It's a 71 X71 Thermaltake case. And the thing I'm trying to remember is because I can't remember all the freaking numbers. You know, there's so much shit I have to fucking do on this thing. And this one, I actually put a little light here so you guys can see more, an LED light here. Put more lighting in here. So this build, it's a 7,000, close to $7,000 build, right? And we're going to have a bunch of memory, hard drives, and all sorts of things. I already put the hard drive in here. In fact, I'm going to post the video later down the line, the stuff that I just did. Because if I start going back to the beginning, it's going to be freaking hard. So right now, I'm trying to see if you guys can see what I'm looking at. And see what you guys think. I mean, it's great. Now, this Thermaltake that I got comes with this fan here. I freaking love the fan. Look at that big old fan, giant fan. I might have to remove that one, maybe. Because I'm going to actually put the, right here in this corner where I'm pointing at, I'm going to put in a big old water block right here that's going to be cooling the CPU. The CPU is an i9. The CPU itself was around $800 and something dollars. It was $900. The CPU here costs more than a freaking computer, man. I mean, it's a monster. This CPU is an i9. It heats up a lot. It has a lot of power too. And the thing is, I'm building this machine as a VR system. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to move the mic on this side. As a VR system. In fact, you know, I should do that. Move the freaking mic right now as I speak. So, the thing is, I don't have enough extensions. Let me see if I can move the mic right now. Guys, give me a second. I'll give you, I'm gonna disconnect here from this part and this part and move the mic. Let's move this mic. Let's move it to the other end. See if I could reach it out because I don't want to disconnect it. That's the thing. I got this mic set up and then I think I overdid it by putting it behind me. I should have freaking moved it to the front more. Now, here we go. Oh, there we go. That's better. A little bit better. I put the mic down. Let me disconnect this shit too. Should be more prepared. I'm sorry, guys. Should have been ready for this shit, but in reality, I wasn't ready. I was working all day on this thing. I was trying to prep myself for it first. That's why. That's the most important thing. I was trying to prepare myself. And, of course, as soon as I got streaming, I said, you know what? I just threw myself streaming because I want anybody that has questions. It is a stressful build. You're right. It is a freaking stressful monster. It weighs over 50 pounds, just the case itself, fully loaded. The system itself, it's going to be paid off. I mean, it's worth it. I'm think it's going to be running for a couple of years, you know. Then it'll be obsolete, like everything else. It's obsolete in life, you know. Nothing lasts forever. Humans die. Everything dies. Even computers die. In a couple of years, this machine's not going to cost the money I just spent on it. And, of course, when I say money, it's not my money I spent on it. I was commissioned to build this computer. And because I do results. I give good results on machines I build. And I take my time. And building these computers is not easy sometimes. Because people get involved when people get involved, shit doesn't get done properly, man. That's what happens. I'm almost done setting up this mic, guys. Sorry about that, man. Here it goes. Come on. There you go. I think I got it. Yeah. Damn, Mike, won't go in. Oh, here it goes. There he goes. Oh, hell yeah. Got the mic. Woo. All right. You guys have any questions on this machine? Let me know. What do you guys want to know about it? What do you guys want to know what I'm going to put on it? You guys want to see what I'm actually going to do on this machine? I'm going to show you right now in a bit. All right. So let me get up here. There we go. That's better. So on this machine, we're going to put this big old block. Let me see if I could get this block. This block is a Corsair system. And it's going to have 2 fans. I'm still haven't installed the secondary fan on it. The Corsair has its own power, of course, for each fan. And not only that, additional, you need power for the actual pump. There's actually liquid in there, in the water. And what it does, these fans here, let me see if I can put it in there. These fans, the fans that you see, cool off the radiator and send the water, cool water to the CPU. This is copper here, and this it's condensed too. So you got to make sure that you once in a while change it. A couple years you have to use it because after a year, copper kind of starts falling apart, and it's not waterproof, of course. So you got to make sure that you put the right thermal paste on it too. And once in a while, at least every couple of years on this system, I go back and change the thermal paste. But I don't think I'm gonna have to ever change it if I ever freaking, give it away after that, because it's their problem after that. So that's one thing I have ready here. I'm gonna start screwing all these screws in here that I have, and see if I could find my freaking screwdriver. Oh, here it is. Found it. You guys want some music? You guys want some music? Let me know if you guys want some music. I'll say, okay, Google, play me some music.
All right, music on Pandora. Here you go.
What kind of music are you playing? All right, play some music in the background for now. Oh, yeah. So on this computer build, it's an extreme monster. Oh shit! The whole thing just fell apart here. Oh damn it! I'm just gonna tape it up somewhere. Yeah. Shit! I need to put the damn mic somewhere, man. Let's see if I can put it here. All right, I think I got it. Come on, Mike. Here we go. Freaking mic keeps falling. There we go. All right. I'm gonna move this more on this side here. Put the audio, the video. There we go. Put this here. I'm gonna move this one. Oh, make sure it's not on the camera. There we go. Put this there. Trying to fix the cameras for you guys. Alright, there we go. Make sure I have this in there. Take this off, brace it off. Put all the screws in there. Couple of screws. I'm trying to find the right size of them. to give you this thing. This is pretty neat. You see that? This is for the speaker part of it. Now, this motherboard has everything prepped already for me. All I have to do is plug it in, pretty much, you know. Let me see if I can get some more going, some screws going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trying to get the last screw away from here as much as I can. Not that screw. Ah, this one. I had the wrong one. Gamer Union, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you got questions about the build? I'm building a gaming system, a 9-9, pretty awesome little computer. I'm trying to make everything work here, but I got it halfway done already. I'm working on the motherboard itself right now, and to see if you guys, if you want to see videos and more footage of this, I'm gonna post it later on. Right now, we're just trying to set up the motherboard. Got this Boxer screwdriver. I loved it. I had this one for years. The Boxer screwdriver, I had it for long ass time, man. What's up, Lone Star? Yeah, we're building a 9-9, a new gigs, a new system, man. Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, cool. Is that hard? Oh, yeah, it is extremely hard. It's gonna have 128 gig RAM. 128 gig of RAM, dude. This is like the best build I have done this year. It's gonna have a water cooling system on the CPU only, not the GPU. The GPUs are gonna be two 1080 Ti's. They haven't arrived until Tuesday, so we're gonna have that. Oh yeah, yeah. And here's a bird's eye view of how what we're looking at. This is a thermal take. Look how big the thermal take's at. Look at my mess I have right here. I'm full of all this stupid stuff I have here. I'm trying to clean up as much as I can. There's a beast. You guys want to see more of the beast? I'm going to show you some of the beast. Let me get some of the beast in there. Check out my computer I built, alright? I made this one a while back. And I'm going to show you guys inside, you know? Look at the GPU. Water cooling GPU. That was the last one I built. I call it the beast. Look at the water. Look at the heating part of it. You know, you see that? That's pretty neat. I love that part. I just freaking love that. You're trying to buy a pre-built one? Okay. Yeah. Streaming, we should do it. I do. You want to buy a pre-built one? Suggestion, honestly, go to Best Buy. Go to Kmart. Yes, that's right. Kmart. Look for the open item boxes. So I found a 1080 Ti video card with a computer on Best Buy in the computer. It was for $700. A desktop computer with a 1080 Ti. The video card costs more than the damn computer. Do that. Go to the open boxes on Best Buy. Best Buy to do. Ask for that. Look for them, man. Really good. Instead of you building one, buy a cheap one. Now, sorry guys. I have my little setup here. If you guys see it, Kmart's out of business. I'm sorry. Walmart. Sorry, I meant to say Walmart, not Kmart. Walmart. You're right. Walmart, not Kmart. Walmart. So, go to Walmart, not Kmart. Sorry about that, man. You're right, man. Not Kmart. Kmart was You're right about that. I'm trying to set up the motherboard here without scratching it because this is the most stressful part of it. Trying to get all this stuff running. And the motherboard is lined up. It's just I'm not getting the right screws, I think. There, that one's it. So you got to get the flat screwdrivers, those flat heads. This part of it. Let me see if I could bring in the camera. This part of it, they have to have the flat. I'm gonna make the. You guys want to see more of the computer, probably, huh? Let me get more of the computer in there. All right, that's better. More of the computer part. How about the Omen PC? Omen PC? It's one of the best computers I have. I do everything on the Omen. That's one of the best computers I have. The Omen PC. I freaking love it. But the only thing I did on the Omen was upgrade the memory, to be honest with you, because I stream a lot and I videotape a lot, so I have to make sure I got all my stuff in here. See, I don't look like I know I don't look like a PC guy, a professional, but I work in this business. I do this for a living. And a lot of people ask me questions about what's the best gaming machine right now. I think the Omen is the best gaming machine right now. Omen machine is one top machine, man. But like I said, go to Best Buy, open boxes. Best thing to buy, man. You'll probably find a nugget of gold in the middle of nowhere, because sometimes some people are returning them for some stupid stuff, you know. They return the machines and is it noisy? Is it noisy? I have some music playing in the background. You guys want me to stop the music? Okay, Google. Level 3. The Omen. Oh, is the Omen noisy? Okay, Google. Level 4. Hold on. I changed the music. Alright. The Omen. Yeah. You hear that thing in the back? The Omen is noisy. No, it's not. Because it has a water cooling system. It has one of these. This is the biggest, noisiest thing that you're going to find on a computer is the CPU fan. And this is a water cooling system. It has a radiator. It has fans. And it cools the whole system down. The fans are noisy, but they away from the actual system and the air just flowing down. So if you have one of these, or you want it even quieter, let me show you something even quieter. Now, where did I leave it? Oh, here it is. Even quieter. This one right here. Let me see. This one is one single one. Radiator, one's radiator. It has a cooling device that you put in the fan here too. It cools in the water, the pump itself. And in the thing changes colors. It turns on at night, you know, you change the colors, you program it. It's pretty neat. Personally, I don't like it. It's a single one. That's why I'm putting the Corsair one in here, because the Corsair has 2 fans. It's gonna be more of a cooling device. Let me see. Would they hear it on the stream? Yeah, they probably would. Yeah, my computer has a water cooling system. In fact, my second computer, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring in my second computer so you can see it if you ever not here. This is the Beast. Let me put the mic a little bit closer on this one. This is the Beast. This one has all water cooling system. Check the water cooling system. I'm gonna show you guys, right? So that water cooling system here that you see right there in the glass cools everything down. There's a radiator behind the computer. The CPU is right there. That blue one is the CPU. The water goes into the GPU, and then it goes back to the back to cool again, and it comes down here. And there's a fan in here, there's a fan up there, and there's more fans on the side of the computer. So that's my Beast. This computer, and then on top of that, I put terabytes of hard drives in there. You see 4 terabytes of hard drives in there. No problem. Does it spill? No. I actually ran a test. I left it overnight, 24 hours. I had a camera on it. I had sensors on it to make sure that it runs. But you got to make sure you do the right job. I did this myself. The cabling, the tubing, everything on the system, I did it myself. I was going to make it glass, but I don't have a heating gun, so I didn't make it glass. Plus, glass is hard to work with, too. You got to know how to bend things on the glass. But other than the glass, this is the beast. I call it the beast. See that? Right over my Star Wars figure stuff. Let me make sure I don't disconnect stuff. Oh, you guys want to see my little collection I have here? So I got Kobe in the house. You know, I got the Rat Pack here. I got this my VR system here. My VR system right here. I got Stagger Dog right here. I got Descent right there, and right next to him, I have Mr. Base Call. There's the Rat Pack. If you guys don't know who the Rat Pack is, find out. I collect Predators. I freaking love Predator. Predator's one of my favorite characters. So, that's Predator. I got my Predators up there. My collection of all these characters I have, you know. I got RoboCop here in the back. If you guys know who that is, the old RoboCop. I got some other characters here. I got my Star Wars collection up there. Snake. You guys like Snake? And Spider-Man. I got my big old mess right here. You know, I work out of this shop here. This is my garage, so I do a lot of stuff in here. But the setup is freaking badass. This is my beast. This took me quite a while. It took me maybe a couple weeks to build because I had to buy it parts and bend stuff and do other things. I thought I hate Star Wars. The new Star Wars? Hell yeah. The new Star Wars? Yeah. The old Star Wars? The old Star Wars like this? That old Star Wars? That old Star Wars? No. This new Star Wars? Yeah. Yeah. I do hate Star Wars, but I don't hate Star Wars. I'll take that back. I don't like the new Star Wars. How's that? Is that better? The new Star Wars, it's all money hungry. I don't like any of that stuff. I think the old magic is gone on those machines. On that train has sailed. Let me make sure I can fix this. The mic. There it goes. So back to the build. I'll keep reading your comments. This is nice. We should do this often. Just have a build and sit down, have some coffee. Everybody's streaming, everybody's coming in, checking out what I'm doing. It's nice. And I'm building a 9.9. It's rare because it's expensive. That's why. Yeah, the new Star Wars, I don't like it. Don't like it a bit whatsoever. Because Disney bought it. And Disney's all about money. They didn't like the first story. You know, let me tell you something. Snork. Whatever happened to Snork? Do you know the story about Snork? How did the new girl become a Jedi without even taking one freaking lesson of becoming a Jedi? How did that happen? Explain to me that. If you have a good explanation, let me know. Because movies suck. They kill Snork right away because they don't want you to deal with it. They're like, oh, I think we made a mistake on the writing. Why don't we just kill him off? You know? Let me tell you something about Star Wars. And this is funny because I got this from a professor in college. So, Star Wars, do you know what the movie Star Wars is based out of? It's based out of Excalibur, meaning the Wild West, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let me see, what did you say? Yeah, $4 billion, $4.1 billion he sold it. You guys want me to finish the story and tell you guys why about the theory about about the Star Wars, how it started? And you're gonna crack up. You're gonna go back and see it, what I mean. All right. So let me give you guys what happened. So Star Wars, it's a good, a bad, and the ugly, mixed with Excalibur. If you guys know the two stories, they're mixed. So in Excalibur, you know, you had this king that he had to pulled out the sword and nobody knew who he was, a peasant. Who's that? You guys know who's that? Come on, you have to know who's that. All right. Now the good and the bad and the ugly. You got the good and the bad and the ugly. The ugly, the good, and the bad. Remember that. All right. You got Han Solo. You got Darth Vader as the bad guy. You know, and then remember the Mexican guy. Who do you think that is? That's Chewie. You know, Chewie had this bullet thing that a lot of guerrilleros had in civil wars, of Mexican civil wars. They had all these bullets. Everybody knows him for bullets. He's hairy. Nobody understands his language but one guy. You know, he's totally Mexican. You know, Chewie's Mexican. And his name's Chewie. Think about that shit, man. That's freaking crazy, man. I know I was going to ask you, what do you guys think about that? That is funny, huh? Bet you didn't think about that one. A lot of people didn't think about that. They're like, you know, this they put Mexicans on this one, you know. And then on the newer ones, they try to do the same thing where they put the Asians, and it didn't work out. You know, the Asians were the guys that were making the robots. Yeah, Chewie's Mexican. Only one guy knew how to speak his language, and that was Han Solo, man. Yeah, that's a conspiracy. It's real, man. Check it out. Go back and look at the movies. Excalibur meets the Wild West, the good and the bad, ugly. Those two movies mesh into one. They have stories that are the similar. And then you have all these characters that match everybody, you know? And of course, the biggest Mexican you have is biggest Mexican, right? He's dirty, he's hairy, and he has these bullets, and nobody understands his language. Only one guy? That is freaking funny, man. Oh my god. Sorry. Move the camera here. That is freaking funny, man. Oh, man. When I saw that, I was cracking up, man. I was like... Actually, a professor told me this in college in CSUN. He was a Chicano study professor. And he pointed out, I never knew about that stuff. And when he told me about that, I was like, damn racist, man. But you know what? It was a good movie. It was a freaking good movie. Hell of a good movie, man. The first one. Second one, can't beat the first one, you know? Can never beat the first one. Conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory. Yeah, conspiracy theory. Yep. Any other questions you guys have about movies? Let's talk about movies. Boobies or movies? There we go. Finally got it in there. Shit. Thought I was never going to put that screw in there. You're going to build your machine? Let me know if you never need help, man. I'm always available to help people out. I have two channels. I have an upgrade channel and this one. This is a gaming channel. I play a lot of freaking games, and I built computers for gaming and hardware. Oh, I got all this new stuff I want to show you guys. Oh my god. I don't even know where to start. So I'm going to make videos later. You guys want me to do a live stream open box on one of the items? I'll put it in there. I'll bring it up right now if you guys want me to do it. After I finish this real quick, because I want to finish half of it. At least half of this done. You know, because I got to do this by this week. So it's almost done. I just need a couple more screws and GPU, coolant to be on top of it. Battleship Hawaii. I don't understand what is that? Battleship Hawaii. Battleship Hawaii. I don't know what it is. Battleship Hawaii. Explain it to me, please. Battleship Hawaii. I don't know. Understand. Is that the movie you're talking about? Battleship that was filmed in Hawaii? You know, it's sad that I'm always trying to teach my nephews how to do this. Nobody wants to learn all these skills. You know, they gotta buy their own freaking machine instead of making their own machine. It's sad because a lot of this magic is gone, man. Some of these people don't respect these hands no more. They want everything fast. Aliens. Oh, Aliens. I love that movie, Aliens. You know what? Let me show you something. Let me show you my aliens. Here's my aliens right there. Alien versus Predator. Look at that. Alien versus Predator. My Predators. I freaking love aliens. Look at that. And this one, they opened up the other day. Let me show you guys. They opened up the other day. This Predator. The original Predator 2, of course, you know. I like these collections. I collect these a lot. I try to keep as many as I can, but they're freaking expensive, man. And then, Aliens is a great movie. Battleship, the movie, they fight. Battleship, the movie. I didn't like that movie. That was not a real movie. That was a making money hungry scheme to make more money, more movies. That movie sucked. That's my opinion. I'm sorry, man. And I had somebody put some bad comments on one of my reviews about The Crew 2. That game sucks. The Crew 2 sucked. I mean, I personally don't like it. I think they added too much shit in there that they lost it. I mean, they try to collect your money. That's all they did. I don't think there was a team well involved. I know to make a game is hard, but that Crew game, I don't like it. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, and that's it. You guys can say what you want to say and do what you want to do, but don't waste your money on that game. Wait for something better. If you have one chance to buy a game, don't buy that one. You're better off buying maybe a Grand Theft Auto or something else, but that game, don't waste your money. So I got everything set up in here. Oh, you guys want to see something cool, man? I'm gonna open this up so you guys. Oh, actually I can't because there's thermal paste. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open this one. This is a 970 EVO Samsung hard drive, M.2. Let me show you what I'm talking about. What's in here? Look how small. This is a 1 terabyte. We're talking about 1 terabyte on this system of stuff. It's incredible how they have this stuff, man. Let's see if I could get it. This is what's in here. 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte hard drive. Look at this shit. It is super small. Look at that. This is the actual hard drive. This is amazing. Let me bring the camera closer. That's 1 terabyte right there. 970 EVO hard drive. This one, how much it was? Just put a 970 mid. My last. Oh shoot, an M.2. It's great, man. This sucker is super small. They get smaller and smaller, man. I mean, shit. This is 1 terabyte. We're looking at 1 terabyte of a hard drive in here. That is freaking amazing, man. They're like technology. It's like wow. And you know what? The best thing, they have a 2 terabyte now. Just okay. You did a 250. You want to trade? This one for the 250. If you don't say yes in 2 seconds, 1, 2. Oh, you lost. Never mind. I can't trade. I'm just messing with you guys, man. This is not mine, actually. Like I say, I'm building this system. So let's go ahead and finish it up. But this is crazy. This is crazy. Love this. Check these out, man. I'm going to show you guys something. Look at this. Whew. You know what this is? Let me tell you what this is. This is a memory. This is not just regular memory. It's a DDR4 memory, and what it is they light up. Let me bring it a little closer. They light up, but it needs power too. So you got to make sure that you have the right power too. If you guys just join us on the stream, we're building a 9.9, and we're talking about talking about anything you guys have planned, anything about gaming. Bring it up. Anything about the computer you want to know. A bird's eye view, another bird's eye view. Oh shoot, just dropped the camera. Another bird's eye view. of the camera, the system I'm building, the Thermaltake. This is a Thermaltake system. Let me show you the 2 fans in the front, base, and then we have, this is where the actual power is going to go. The power is going to sit right below it. The system is pretty good. It's a Thermaltake X71. It comes with a thermal glass here. It's going to be plain. It comes with the fans, these fans in here. The case itself was wasn't playing for the 1 terabyte. Oh, I know. I'm just messing with you about the terabyte, but that is 1 terabyte, man. It's expensive too. This machine, it's a Thermaltake case. It's huge. You guys want to know what it's going to be used for? It's going to be built for VR usage, VR development of and in 3-dimensional applications, building Revit, Unreal Engine. They use a lot of the Unreal Engine, and I was going to get a different GPU, but they want the 1080. It works really well with the GPUs with the rendering, and so we're putting 2 GPUs on this one, 2 1080 Ti's on this one. They're going to be bridged together. They're going to produce a lot of heat, so I got to make sure lots of fans are covering everything, especially with the i9 that we installed in here. And is there let me see, is there a color keyboard? But can it run Minecraft? No, unfortunately it cannot run Minecraft. I'm sorry, Minecraft. It can't run Minecraft. You know what? That's a dumb question. It cannot run Minecraft. That's funny. Hey, Lone Star, that's funny. That's funny, man. I like it. No, it's made for Candy Crush. Only for Candy Crush. That's all it's gonna run. Candy Crush. So if you're just joining us, this game is built for Candy Crush. I'm just kidding, man. What else? What's your question? Let me see. I have the Thermaltake View 71 case. Didn't know how big the thing is. Hey! My zipper down? You didn't know how big my zipper's up, man. Yeah, this is a huge monster. Look at my hands compared to it. It's like it's one. Look at this. 1 here, 2, 3 and a couple inches. You know, so that's pretty. 3 feet, almost 4 feet. You know, it's pretty long. Look at that. That's what she said. Yeah, I'll stream for another 20-30 minutes if you guys want me to continue on. If you just chat or anything, just joining us. Let me see. Trump has his small hands. He does. Yeah, I know that. He does. Mineral water, no alcohol. So I'm pretty much set right now with this part. We're gonna mount the CPU water cooling. And I'm gonna add the power. That's what I'm gonna do. Add the power source right here, down the bottom, on this part right here, and he's actually watching the stream. Yeah, I keep talking like Stagger's gonna get excited. Yeah, actually, let me show you. This is Stagger's dog's video card. I'm building him a computer. This is a gigabyte. It's 4 gigs of hard drive. It's a really good card. You know, it could run PUBG really good. I'm gonna put this one temporary in here so I could test it out. But he's been playing a lot with me now, so I think I'm gonna pay him forward with a video card, a desktop, build him something. The only thing I'm gonna build for him, it's gonna be pink. I'm gonna make it as pink as fucking I can, and make it, put Hello Kitty stickers everywhere. He's gonna have to like the shit or not, you know. So that's the only thing I'm gonna put. LGBT stickers on the side of it. I'm gonna paint it. I actually bought a spray can just to paint it his colors. Put it all over, you know, put his swag on it. Put I voted for Trump sticker on him for him. See if he likes it. I'm kidding about that, man. We're just messing around, but I am gonna build the machine. Not this one, of course. This one would probably be for me, but this is not mine actually. I was commissioned to do this machine, but we're just going over the stuff. Oh, that's a good one. Make him strawberry shortcake. Yeah, I'll do that. He likes unicorns. He likes the pointy part of the unicorn. Stagger dog. Staggering dog. Yeah, that's what we call him now. And if you guys are joining us, thank you guys, man. Really great talking to you guys on a Sunday, lazy. After, what is it, 7 p.m. right now. And I'm going to be streaming later on, man. I'm going to go in around, probably around 8:30 or 9, I will say, and start playing PUBG a little bit. I got to get up early in the morning, so might play for an hour or so and stream something. I was trying to play VR earlier, but got a little busy with this thing, and this thing takes a long time. Putting the hard drive in here was easy. It's actually based in here. Excuse me. I'm gonna start connecting all these things and also watching you guys on the stream. Make sure you guys can check it out. Putting some music in the background, you know. Some Eazy-E, some other stuff that you guys want to hear something else. Let me know. Talk about some movies, boobies. This part, I don't know where it goes. Just kidding. This part, I don't know where it goes. This part, I don't know what it does. So check it out, man. This is pretty neat. See these cables here? These cables are actually Walmart or Kmart. Yeah, the processor was almost $900 almost. You're right. That thing was freaking expensive, and I have the box somewhere in here. Let me find the box. No, let me go get the box. I'll be right back. I got a couple things I gotta move. Let me move this all the way. Damn chair. Hold on. Let me get something so you guys can see it. Hold on. There we go. Got it. Hold on. Oh, big old butt. All right. So this is the Core i9 monster of a CPU. It's larger. There's a couple cores on it. That's why people love this. It's been giving good reviews on it, but Razer's gonna come out with something better. I put 32 gigs of DDR2 hard drive memory already in there. Let you guys know. Let's see, iCore 9, and this one. Oh, double the speed on this one. You can overclock this one too, also. This is more like the let me see if I can explain to you on the CPU. Will be like, if you guys are familiar with the different classes of CPUs that are out there. There's quite a few. There's even an i8 too, but the i8 is not getting the respect it needs because it's stupid that they put in the i8. It's capable of doing the same thing as the i9, but they locked it out to just do less cores, and it's kind of stupid because Intel's trying to make more money out of these things, and every time they do stuff like that, they have the technology to give you like the speeds that they want, but they don't give it to you because they want you to buy more, and that's how they continue. That's how they make business. Intel Core i8 or i9 is better right now, and it runs on all the performance tests that it's been done. It's proving that it's a lot faster, a lot better than i8, but the i8 is cheaper, and I think they're gonna phase out the i8. not sure if they are, but I don't work for Intel. I can't tell you exactly what's going on, but they're always changing shit, you know. So and they're always, next year it's gonna be I-1000. I-1000 will be like the next Terminator or something, you know. Yeah, but it's crazy. Now the next part of it, we're gonna put in the. Let me sit down here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, there it goes. Lost the connection. Why did I lose connection? That's freaking weird. We lost connection, guys. Sorry. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what happened. I lost connection earlier. It just kicked me off for some reason. I got scared. I thought I lost you guys. There he goes. Are you guys back? Can you guys see me now? Are you guys cool? I don't know what happened. It just said failed, lost connection, and I'm reconnected again. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Are we good? Are we good? All right, all right. So it wasn't me. That was probably my internet. It's been going up and down, and if it goes out, I can't do anything about that, you know. So thank you guys, thank you. So we're gonna put the EVGA. I'm sorry, I call it evil, but it's the EVGA. It's the 1000. Now, this version is the platinum, not the gold. It's the platinum version, and platinum because they last better, longer, and better reviews. Performance wise, you're gonna get the same shit everywhere. So I had the budget for it. Might as well buy the platinum, not the gold one. The platinum. Woo! Connection wise, they're all the same. You know, they have all these different inputs now in front of it. Let's see if I could get a better look here. All these inputs are in there. Here's the name of it. If you guys want to see some more of it. Power supply. And this one's 1,000 watts. I was going to get something less, but I'm having 2 GPUs in here. So that's the only reason I'm going with this brand, because I got to make sure that we have the right proper power in case another GPU comes out with like the Titan X11 that's going to come out, or the X something. Another new version of it's going to come out, and I just want to make sure I have the proper power if I ever want to replace the actual GPUs, and that's why we ended up getting this one. Now on this part of it, in the GPU, on the bottom part, let me see if I can bring this up. The bottom part right here, it all is going to fill in here, and the way it works, you know, it's you pretty much just put it in there. You could put a cooling system in here too, and there's cable management too. See all these cable management parts? Let me see if I could get them in there. There's a couple of cable management. Will you get the world's most powerful computer? I don't think I could, expert. This is not the world's fastest computer. There's better out there. There's CPUs that are, there's motherboards that take 4 of these Intel i9. 4 of these. There's a motherboard that could take 4 of these. 4 of those suckers. 4 of those. That's nothing compared to this, man. And that's just a desktop, a server. It's a server. So if you ever want like an ultimate system, no lag, no nothing, that would probably be it, man. But this one's gonna go in here. We're gonna set this one up in here, and it's pretty much fits perfectly. And then we'll start with the cable management part of it. Make sure I can put this camera somewhere in here, because I gotta put it. Oh, it goes actually sideways. It's gonna go sideways like this. So this part on the back of it. Oh shoot! I don't want to disconnect the camera. On the back of it, here on the back. Let me see if it goes in here. This part goes in here, goes there. If I'm making you guys dizzy, let me know, because I'm trying to move the camera at the same time. This is my first time doing these kind of streams where I'm doing an actual build here. At the same time, having everybody coming down and talk about things, and I'm doing it from the garage. I don't have the setup that I have it in the main house, because I'm actually I should have been more prepared, but because I did a fast setup, I thought I was gonna get away with it, but I it's my fault that I wasn't ready 100%. But next time we'll have something better for you guys to check it out, and I'll have a better setup. I was gonna add more cameras in here and do all sorts of things and make sure that you guys were okay. But I think the stream's pretty well right now. It's pretty stable. It's pretty stable, and it seems like you guys are chatting away, and I like this. And it's a nice Saturday, just relaxing, just the two of us here. Me against how many people are watching us, in Mixer and in Twitch and in other channels. And we're talking about a setup here, and this is a basic setup. And it's not a basic. I'm sorry, I take it back. It's not a basic setup. It's an extreme setup on this one, and I'm adding a lot more to it. There's gonna be a lot of work done. I'll be done in about maybe today. I'll be completed. I mean, it's not that difficult for me. I had the static free bracelet, but it keeps getting in my way, and I do recommend it for a high-end machine. Maybe getting one of these. On this one, it's gonna have two 1080 Ti video cards, two of them, and they're gonna be bridge. And they're not gonna be here until Tuesday, so we'll do another stream when they get here of the two GPUs. That's even better. I'll do another stream when we put it in there. Let me see. Can Dope Superhero come like your John Wick VR? Dope Superhero is always welcome to come and play the John Wick VR. You know what? I missed that Dope Superhero doing. I have all these VR games that I think he'll be perfect from. Where you at? Come down. Check us out. Yeah, and in fact, I got a new VR system here. Not new VR, but it's a wireless. It has a TP cast on top of it. It's my green screen. It covers the whole thing up there, It's all set up here. I got my lighting here. Right now I only have one light because I think it's significant enough for what we're doing here. And I have another additional light right in front of the computer. The GPU, it's coming on Tuesday. Two of them are coming in. Yeah, for right now, we're going to set up we're going to set up a gigabyte card right now. We're going to put a 4 gig for now because this is the only one I have. And this one belongs to Stagger. Dopest Superhero? I could build him a computer too, but I heard he's an ass. Just kidding. Blink, blink. I should put my big TV on with you guys chatting away and I could hear you guys, but right now, like I said, I have this set up only in the garage, man. So did you guys see Jurassic Park, the movie? Did you guys get to watch it this weekend? Anybody? Nobody saw it? Not even the bootleg? What? Not even the bootleg, huh? Shh. It's out there. Not even that. So 128 gigs of RAM. That's freaking sick on this machine, man. And there's 8 slots of RAM here. There's 4 of them here. There's 4 more on this side. I decided on this motherboard because I was going to get a higher end motherboard. But there was a lot of recalls on the motherboard. And I decided not to do it because I don't want to run into those kind of issues. And we just making sure that I have something stable. In reality, I thought this motherboard was going to have a video card built in so I could just test it out and run it, but it doesn't. Let me show you the side of the video card. Let me move this out of the way a little bit as you guys can see it. See that? The video card, there's 4 3.0 inputs. There's a Type-C NIC card and 2 additional USBs that are regular and a SSD USB, which is a 3.1 pretty much. And then you got the audio inputs and you have the light one, the light version of it too. Nope. How much 128 gig costs? You're gonna get a heart attack if I tell you how much a 128 gig costs. $1,450, I think it was. It costs more than the CPU. Reasons why is the memory is freaking expensive right now. It's being used for other stuff and more for like they find a way how to do Bitcoin with it too now. There are people find hacks and do all sorts of things and that and the video cards are hard to find right now. I mean, companies are selling out. And in fact, I was lucky to get this memory, but I had to reduce one. I had to get it actually not a 400 megahertz. In fact, these are all 400 megahertz. The top of the line memory. So they've sold out completely of the 400 that I had to get this one, the RGB. And this one's 3600. So I had to get this one because they didn't handle more of this. And this, so I'm not gonna light the show up on this one. I'm gonna actually remove that lighting feature. Not gonna have it. And yeah, that is insane, the machine, man. It's insane, man. And like I said, I was commissioned to do this machine. I did a machine before. Lone Star, have you seen the beast right behind me? Have you seen that one? You guys want to see more of it? You always want me to open it up or maybe check it out so you can see my last build I did on the beast. I did a couple of videos, but I could talk a little bit more about it if you want to check it out. And I'll tell you how much money I spent on this one in the back. Actually, I did two things on this one. I changed the video card twice, and I had to do the water cooling system twice on it. So I have a water cooling system that goes into the GPU and the CPU, and the reservoir sits right in front of it so you can see it. I saw this one guy had a light show, and it was freaking awesome system he had. Yeah. So once again, let me show you something I like about this motherboard. Hey, check it out. Check it out. I haven't even turned it on, but you see this is actual glass in here. See that? Let me get closer. It's glass. Who puts glass in a freaking motherboard? But it's because it lights up. It lights. It has a little, light show at night. It's freaking crazy. I like that. And then on the bottom of this, right here in the bottom here, let me see if I could get it to where it shows. It has a temperature control reader. Oh, I think I blocked it. Here it is, right there. And it lights up too. It is freaking awesome system, man. Yeah. That was insane. The price. When I saw it, my budget was almost, oh man, I was almost cut in half of that. I was like, damn. What about if I just get 32 gigs? Nope. We want 128. They said 128 gigs. I said like, yep. Well, that's what you're gonna get. All right. That's where they're gonna get. So it's one of those crazy machines, man. So I enjoy building this machine, not as much as the Beast because it's water cooling pipes that I have all set up in there. Oh, the Beast. Let me talk about the Beast. I'm glad you brought that up, brother. Let me get up here. Here you go. All right, so I'm gonna bring in the Beast here. The Beast has this reservoir here. If you see it, it's a water reservoir. It goes. The piping is all tubing. It's all plastic piping. It's not glass because I don't have a heating gun and I'm not skillful in bending glass right now. I'm still practicing. Actually, I got one, but then I busted it. Now that goes into the CPU, which is this is 4.2 megahertz. It has 64 gigs of RAM. It has a video card. It's a 1080. It had a 1080 Ti, but I actually took it out and took it back, and I replaced it with a 1080. This is a 1080 video card in there. There's maybe 8 terabytes of hard drive, mechanical drive. There's fan right there, one fan there. There's 2 more, and I forgot to mention the hard drive. Let me see the hard drive if you could see it from here. The hard drive's right on the side of the computer. It's in the. I'm trying to get better in there. I would have to open it. It's in there. It's a hard drive. It's a solid state hard drive. And then it has a wireless device on the top. It's wireless. I put LED lights all around. Fan here on the top and fans in the back. It has like 5 fans on the back that run all the way to the bottom of it. And it does have two 3.1. Only 2 of them here, but there's more in the motherboard, of course. And then power reset button is in the front. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and the thermal case. The Beast thermal case. And it's all water cooling, and it's only one color, red, right now. And I could change the color. Oh, I forgot to mention the best part of the Beast. This fan control system. You see the fan control system? It's on automatic right now, but I could actually change it to different settings in here. And it's touch space, and it tells me the temperature, the RPMs on the fans, how fast they're running. There's different additions. I actually was gonna buy a different one, but I set off to this one. Yeah, this is the Beast. It's a huge monster. I don't think I'm gonna move it anywhere for quite a while. It is probably around 60 to 70 pounds of weight. With the water, it might weigh a little bit more. It is, and this is all glass. This is all glass. Glass on the side. Tells you where. I could take it off. I could open it and touch it in there and see how cool it gets. But not today. Not today. All right, let's go back in here. That is the Beast. And that machine took me quite a while to put everything together, but it took me 3 days to put together because I couldn't make up my mind of what I was going to add in there. Yeah. And that's my second gaming machine. I got 2 of them actually. And then I have another one that I'm building, but I'm not going to spoil anything because I don't want jealousy of people telling me anything. But this machine it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to add my own touch. In fact, I forgot to mention, guys. Let me put on my, I know you're going to see my mess, all right? I have a mess, all right? But I have a 3D printer here. You guys see the 3D printer? I covered it right now because I added a bunch of shit on top of it. I'm printing a lot of parts for these computers. I'm customizing parts for a computer. So I added, and the Beast, I forgot to tell you this. If you guys are not familiar with this one here, let me get this going. The Beast has this too, the Optane memory. If you guys are not familiar with this, go look it up. This is actually it gives you additional boost power on everything. On loading up, on streaming, this is a 32 gig additional. It's like additional memory, but it's a temporary memory. And what it does, it helps certain things start faster. Like if you start certain programs, it'll boost them up. I mean, it's crazy, and they're not that expensive. This was like $70, I believe. The 16 gigs was I think 45. If you have a slot for a M.2, I would suggest put one of these in there. I don't have it anymore because the Beast has it, but they pretty much look like memory. All right, they come in there, they look like memory, and you set them up, and it makes a big difference. You'll see a big improvement on machines. I mean, I've been testing it out for quite a while, and loved it, man. I wasn't a fan at first. I was like, nah, this can't be it. Additional Optane memory, like 32 gigs. It's like, no way it's gonna. But it even says 5-year plan, and then they approved it for VR too. They say, hey, if you have a VR system, and I do VR, so that's why I wanted to get this. So that's on the Beast too. I forgot to mention that one too. That's crazy. I'm not adding that in here because I don't have the part here, and actually I'm trying to see if I could get something else in here that additional to the Optane. Now, on top of that, I'm gonna show you guys something else that I got. I'm gonna show you my arsenal of tools I have to work with some of these items, and it's crazy. Check it out, man. I'm gonna bring you into a little special box I have here, right? So this box, it's an empty shell. It's a casing. It says casing for an M.2 converting into to the solid state format. In fact, you take it apart here. See how it takes apart? Let me put this on here. It's a casing. You could actually do a .M.2 and put it into a solid state SATA drive. So if you don't have the right connections, but you have the right hard drive, next generation computer. Ooh, man, I can't even tell you because there's 5 different machines that are going to be pushed out this year. Next year in 2019 CES, I'm planning to go this year. They're gonna announce a new mainframe, and they have a new water and cooling system. It's not water and cooling system, but they invented something new to actually, I don't know the name of the technology. But this one reads M.2 hard drives, converted into SATA drives, which is great to buy. This was $14 on Amazon. So if you don't have an M.2 slot, but you want to get the M.2 speeds, this is a great buy right here. For anybody that wants to upgrade their computer right now currently and have a solid state hard drive, but they want a faster drive, which M.2 has, which is the M.2 is just the one I just showed you guys. So this one here, this thing fits in there. Do you stream Elgato? Yeah, I do have Elgato. In fact, I'm not streaming Elgato here. I have it at home. I do. So on this one, if you ever want to upgrade on M.2 and you don't have the slot on your motherboard, you can always buy this to convert it. This is a great little object, It's a little converter here kit. And they come with the casing. It looks like an M.SATA drive, a SATA drive. And it's like a regular SATA drive. See, it even has the power and the other connection. All the circuit boards is all set up. Now, if you want more high-end stuff, check this one out. This is crazy. I actually bought this one. I haven't got it to work, to be honest with you, yet. So I've been messing around with this one. This was an actual slot, PCIe slot for an M.2. Let me see. Sorry, guys. M.2. Yeah, right now I'm not streaming Elgato. I'm streaming straight through a Kayo camera, and I have this Snowball microphone right next to me. So this one's a PCIe converter kit to for slots. So say you don't even have you don't want a motherboard. Say you don't want a hard drive at all. You could just put this in your slot, and put the actual hard drive right here. The M.2 hard drive goes in here, and they have different slots for the actual screws. Sorry, I'm trying to control it at the same time. So that's my arsenal. This is another one that I bought too. This one also reads different cards too, and if you see it, there are cases, they're converter kits. Really neat. They're not very expensive too. So if you ever want to upgrade your old system and convert it into something new, it's a great idea to do. I mean, I do a lot of these hardware stuff. I like to test things out. I buy them for my usage and make sure it works. But if you have any questions on it, it's a good timing right now. Do you stream Elgato? Let me see. I already answered that. Now, this one right here is what I use a lot. And in fact, I use this sucker. It's a hard drive reader with a USB. It reads SATA drives on USB. I haven't opened this one because I have it still closed, sealed. What else do I have here? This is my little stash of repairing stuff, and I have to read stuff. These days, you need to have the proper tools for all these things to work now these days. And in my my line of work, I need these. Now the 3D printer I have, are you guys familiar with 3D printing? Let me show you the 3D printing. The 3D printing, this is I forgot the model, man. But this 3D printer, it's junk right now. I have a lot of stuff on it because I had no room. So I'm trying to move all this stuff out of the way right now. Here we go. This one, the CR10, that's what it is, the CR10X. I do a lot of 3D printing. I do a lot of figures. You know, I like, you know, you saw my figures in my office here. I do a lot of that stuff, but I'm printing a lot of computer parts too. I'm using it for that. Does Dell have a computer like yours? Your other computers? Does Dell have any computer like yours? Yeah. Yes and no, I would say. Sorry, I had to cover some stuff because I don't want you guys to see my mess. That's the only reason. Dell doesn't have something similar to it because the reason is that they're made in India now these days, and when they push out a machine is what they dictate to what they think that the market's going to. So for example, I buy these laptops that are, you know, business like, but they're very expensive. And the reason is that they make them business like is because they remove fans so they could keep it quiet in a quiet environment. But in reality, you're not helping because your computer's not going to last longer. So if you have one fan in your computer, that means your lifeline and your machine will be 2 or 3 years. After that, you're going to start running into problems. Now, Dell doesn't add all these fans that you can do on your own. It's best if you just buy your own machine sometimes, you know. But like I said, go to Best Buy and you can find great deals on Best Buy on some of these computers that they have out there. Open items. I told you, I found a 1080 Ti computer for $700 in Best Buy. And it was a return item. So check out and don't just drive to one Best Buy. Go to multiple ones, you know. Go to the places where a lot of old people live. Yeah, old people live. Somewhere near my house. The reason I say that is because not a lot of people go there, you know, and, you know, check out buy computers. They like Macs. If you go to the Mac section, they're going to be full. Just try to find a nice place, you know, maybe a high-end place, you know, that people have the machine. They don't need it. You drive to those Best Buys, or you call them in. This is fun, guys. This is fun. I'll be doing more of these videos if you guys want me. Do you guys like these kind of videos? Let me know. If you don't, I will stop doing these videos. But right now, we're just talking about gaming, hardware, and computing. And if you have any questions, like I said, I can answer anything. Or just, you know, I go to the Best Buy in Montebello. Don't go to Best Buy in Montebello. Best Buy in Montebello is the worst spot to find anything. I know exactly where you're going, but Best Buy in Montebello sucks. Hey, what's up, Christian C7? Welcome to the stream. We're building an i9 gaming system right here. It's if you want to see a bird's eye view of how it looks like, it's a big monster. CPU is going on already. We're building the ultimate gaming system here. And at the same time, we're streaming. And Best Buy Montebello, like I said, if you ever want to buy a used computer, I'm going to give you another tip. You guys ready for this one? Dell. Yes, Dell. They're not going to have a best video card in it, but they have a used machinery website that you could find and buy used computers at a low price. Also, too. Another thing I recommend people, don't go to these open auction places where you buy machines and trying to get rid of the stuff. It's all old stuff. If you're trying to buy parts for a computer that you're building right now, best thing to do, don't buy in Craigslist, don't buy any of that stuff, because people that are selling their GPUs, for example, the people are selling GPUs in Craigslist and in 5 Mile and other stuff that you're buying, is because their GPUs are not working. They've probably been mining for days, maybe years. They probably broke down and they're trying to get an easy buck, and they know that the market's like really hot. What about Costco? Nah. Costco? Good luck, Costco. There's nothing in Costco. Yeah, there's nothing in Costco for you to find. Other than, but you know, Costco does have the Omen now. I saw it the other day, and they do have a Chromebook. Not a Chromebook, I'm sorry. They have the Razer. They do have a Razer. Now, they're 1050 to 1060 video cards. You're going to spend a lot of money on something that's going obsolete. You want to maybe get something. I know you guys have it out there, but the next game of generations are coming out. You're gonna need something higher than the 1060. To be honest with you, when I went to E3, I was asking questions like, can this machine handle that part? And they were like, no, unfortunately, you're gonna need to upgrade your GPU. GPU is every time there's a new generation of graphics, and they're pushing more to the edge systems, it's going to require you to upgrade your computer. So that's why a lot of these things became famous through a lot of big consoles got famous and big, like PlayStation, Xbox, because they built their GPUs around their systems. And in fact, Xbox was losing over $150 per Xbox. But in the long run, they were saying, hey, we're going to make more money if we built it now, and then we could price it later. And that's why all these consoles are cheap compared to a CPU, actual PC. But remember, you cannot have console without a PC, because every game that they create, they don't make it on an Xbox, they don't make it on a PlayStation, they make it on PC. Remember that. It's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? You got to think about that. It's the same thing. You got to follow up where you find your builds. So the market turned into where the CPU kind of got outdated in the PlayStation and the Xbox, and they're ahead of their time right now. But the thing is, the price is freaking expensive. What was your question? I see. Any store in downtown that have Omen, Intel, and any computer warehouse where they store and sold? You know what? Downtown, I've never seen anything good in downtown no more. I'll be honest with you. I've been to downtown a couple of shops, and there's not that many computer stores these days. All these mom and pop computer stores cannot compete with Fry's and other big stores like Best Buy. They're getting it's going to be obsolete in a couple of years. Everything's going to be online. Everything, your best deals you're going to find, it's all going to be through the web, through Amazon, through other items. It's just, if you really want to chase your buck, if you want to chase your hardware, the best thing is just go through the websites. Amazon, Newegg is really good. Newegg always has great deals. In fact, just to let you guys know, all this that I have here, all this here was from Newegg. All this was from Newegg. Newegg did this. Yes, Newegg, the system. This is a Newegg system that I'm building here. Everything was Newegg. But my GPUs are not here, so they're late. Other than that, let me see. You're saving for a 1080. Don't save for a 1080. July, this month, they're coming out of a new version, and it's gonna be cheaper. It's not a 1080. They have a name for it. I think it's a check it out. I think in July, by mid-July, a new video card's coming out. So the market's gonna start shipping everything cheaper. So your 1080, if you're spending $600-700, it might be cheaper than that, because they're pushing the new cards are coming out. So July, watch out for July. New video cards coming out. So you might not save for a 1080. You might save for whatever the next generation is coming out. The 1080 is only 8 gigs of video card. Remember that, 8 gigs video card. 1080 Ti, it's 11 gigs of video card. The new one that's coming out, it's going to be 16 gigs of video card. The Titan right now is 12. I think it's 14. I think the Titan's 14 or 16. I'm not quite sure. I forgot about the Titan. The Titan X video card. That one is, I think it's, what is it? 16. I think it's 16. I might be wrong. Somebody look it up. This No, unfortunately we don't, because there's a lot of things that we have contracts with that we're not allowed to do any kind of different deals like that. I can't use my license to buy something for personal use. You can't do that. So if you're working for a company and they're paying for the bill, they're paying for the stuff, you're not allowed to get different credits for your benefit. It has to be only towards the company benefit. If you understand what I'm talking about. Let me see, any other questions you guys have about the machine on the 1080 for the Lone Star? You're saving a lot of money for a 1080. You know what? That's good. You know, but I would say maybe wait until July. Don't pull the trigger right now. Wait until the new video card lineup. You'll probably get the 1080 half of the price that you're saving for. Remember that. And that's just an insight thing. I've been reading about it. I've been looking at it because I'm waiting for it. Trust me, I'm waiting for the next generation video card. I don't need it, but sometimes you want to get it so you can study and learn it and ask questions and answer questions. But the next generation of video cards, it's going to be available in July. That's what I was just told, July. There's a convention that I'm trying to get to, but right now the seats they're very expensive. We're talking about $500 a ticket, and it's not even in my location. Yeah, thanks. No problem, man, about the information. Yeah, you'll be saving probably cheaper. Trust me. And don't buy used video cards. Do not buy used video cards. I had a buddy of mine that he bought a video card and it was a brick. And the company doesn't have the warranty. There's no paperwork because the guy that he sold it. And he ended up buying the video card for $350. It was too cheap. I was like, wow. It was a 1080. I was like, $350. I go, I'll buy it. And I said, I'll buy it for $350. He ended up getting a brick. That's pretty much, it's dead. He's asking me if I could help him. I can't help him. I don't know the circuitry on those systems. I know enough where I could fix and solder certain chips and I could replace them, but it's more than that. I mean, I don't have the tools. Yes, it has a 4K video card. A 1080 Ti is considered 4K. It has a 4K capacity. But there's no games out there that can handle a 4K. And you need a freaking monitor. You guys see my monitor here? This is not a 10K monitor, but this is a wide monitor. You see how wide it is? It's made for more of the video editing. It's long. It's really long. That's what she said. And the reason I point out to the monitor is because the monitor is not the hertz that it needs to be at 4K. It's actually less. So it's one of those things that you guys gotta, if you're gonna buy a video card, you're gonna have to buy the actual 4K monitors, which are almost $700 right now. A 4K TV can handle the hertz that a PC CPU has. Even I have a 4K TV right behind me. If I push this to the limit of 4K, it's not going to show properly in there because the TV doesn't have the right refresh frames. I'm sorry, rates. I'm talking like a freaking salesman. Refresh frames. So even if you have a 4K TV and you have a 4K video card, you can't. You need to have the megahertz. At least it has to be, I think, 60 or 100 mega. I'm not sure how many hertz it has to be in order to retain the 4K quality. So if, for example, if you're playing a game and you move their character left and right, you can see a lot of blurriness, you know? It's because the system's trying to catch up to the movements. If you guys know and understand what I'm talking about on the 4K, 4K is over 3000x something. You know, it's higher than that. My system could take that and it could see it pretty sharp, but if I start playing a game, blurriness is going to be off. Xbox 15 has 4K graphics. I'll tell you this, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. Xbox 4K, they're lying to you. I just told you the answer right now. You have a 4K. It's considered a 4K after a certain amount of megapixels, pixelations that they have. For example, like I say, if it has a 30 by 48 is considered 4K. The Xbox can do that, but you're not going to get the quality of it. In fact, some of the games, like for example, PUBG on Xbox. Hey man, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for that subscribe, man. Thank you for following us too, man. I appreciate that, homie. So, an Xbox has a 4K capacity, but the games that it's pushing out are not 4K. They're in fact, you could have a GPU that's faster than a 4K than the CPU, then you're gonna have a problem. They could brand your system. Hey man, thanks man. They could brand your system to say it's a 4K just because you can have the capacity of hitting that, but doesn't mean you're gonna produce that. In fact, PUBG right now, it's the worst game ever on Xbox. If you see it, good quality after it loads up, but then it's catching up to the graphics. The CPU's not there, and they're using these CPUs that are not faster than the GPUs. You're gonna have a problem, or they're not capable of handling the graphics. You're gonna have a problem. The next generation of PlayStation is what I'm looking for, and that's gonna be in 2019. On E3, there was no sneak run or anything or any kind of reviews on it, but it's gonna get there. Now, this system that I have here, this is 100 times faster than an Xbox. If it's ridiculous, super fast. But like I said, compared to an Xbox, you can't get the same graphics, you can't get the same speeds. And a lot of these Xbox, what they do is they do emulators. So they imitate graphics, they imitate actions to make it run. So when people create all these emulators on their computer to run the PS4, to run PS2, they create an environment. So Xbox and PlayStation, they have the same thing. They create shortcuts. That's pretty much what they do. Shortcuts. So you guys think that you guys are running super fast on the PlayStation, hitting start, hitting next. It's because it's emulating your system. It's hard to explain because if you're not familiar with emulators, then I can't explain to you that well. But if you ever play any of these retro games and emulation games, then it's easy to understand. Now, this computer here that I have here, it's gonna have two 1080 Ti's. The reason I'm getting two of them is because it's gonna be rendering, and I'm gonna do Revits in here. Revit Autodesk it's a memory hog too. Not only that, GPU wise, when you're doing rendering, it takes hours. Like if you're doing a big 3D object and you want to wait for it, it's gonna take you it could take up to days sometimes, especially if you're animating it. That's what happens to all these computer movies that you're coming out, like for example The Incredibles. Somebody creates it super fast on their computer. They create it fast, but then when you want to put the hair particles, the air, the water, all this stuff, it has to render. It has to render every picture, and what it does, it goes line by line, like this, line by line. And as soon as it creates a line, it creates a cell, next cell, next cell, and it's animating. So it's doing a motion. It's the same thing. This is going to be rendering three-dimensional animations, rendering three-dimensional objects, buildings. It's mostly for buildings. That's pretty much what we're doing. They're going to do animation. If you ever use Lumium, look it up. Lumium 3D. The software itself is around $4,000. All right, just the software that's going to go on here. That Lumion program, what it does, you bring in your 3D objects, you place in an environment, and then you fluff it up. You add water effects, sand, wind, animation, people animating, and then when you're ready to make an animation, a movie, you start rendering. It starts rendering. It might take hours, but with the two GPUs that I'm going to put in here, it could take minutes. Depending on the size of the object that we're doing here. If you guys want to know more about this, I'm going to start creating how-to videos on Revit, Autodesk. I'm really good at it too. I'm not going to get cocky on that, but I'm pretty good on I create games too once in a while. I'm making a VR game as we speak right now. I'm using Unreal Engine, and I'm creating another one in Unity. And I'm also doing some tests on some games. Hopefully I'll push them out here. If you guys want to see that, I'm going to start on my second show that I have on the Upgrade. I talk about computers, all about builds, and I don't do gaming in there. I just talk about computers, laptops, and buys and stuff like that. And it's been pretty good so far. I mean, that show has 1,600 users also too. And I also have it on my review on the info. If you guys want to see it, check it out. And it's pretty good. So I think it's time for me to probably call it a day and go play PUBG in a bit, or I'll stay here till 9. What do you guys want to do? Continue the build and talk about this, or do you guys want me to take off and go play PUBG? Let me know. And I really appreciate everybody coming down and watching this. You know, we do a lot of gaming stuff, and we built a lot of gaming stuff too. In fact, I'm gonna bring something. You guys have a minute? I'm gonna bring something so you guys can check it out. This is my next review, right? I'm gonna show you guys, right? Hold on. You're gonna love this. I'm back. Oh, arrived on the mail. Oh, I want to thank everybody. Let me make some room here so you guys can see this. I'll move the PC here. I'll move it on this side. How's that? All right. Ah, oh, damn. How about if I move it on this side? How about if I shrink it down? How's that? Let me shrink it down so you guys show you what's in the box. Do you guys want to know what's in the box? I'll open it up if you say yeah. Hell yeah. Anybody wants to know what's in the box? Alright, I'll put it down for now if you guys don't want to know. Let me know if you guys want to know what's in the box. For you true gamers out there. Now, like I said, killer 400 megahertz of memory that's going to go in here. Not 2600, not 33. We're talking about 4,000 megahertz. That is freaking sick. This machine is going to be a freaking animal. I don't know what to call it. Oh, you do want to see it. All right, let's put it up. Titanic Gamer said he wants to see what's going on. Okay. Open the box. All right. So, I went to LA VR to talk to some vendors and stuff like that and get some stuff going on. I'm going to open the box. This one goes for Titanic Gamer, right? So, let me bring in the camera. And check it out, man. If you guys like and you want to improve your gaming, I talked about it a lot. If you want to improve your gaming on some games, for example, PUBG, for example, Fortnite. If you guys like Fortnite, this is freaking crazy. So, I'm going to open it up right here. And you can buy this in any store you want. It's on Best Buy. I find it everywhere. On Fry's. But you know what? The company sent me this for free, and I really appreciate the vendor. I can't say his name, but he gave me this for free to testing it out, just for testing out and doing a review for it. I am gonna do a review for it, an in-depth review on this stuff. But this is a great system he gave me. He actually sent it to me, and you guys don't want to know what it is? I'm opening the box just so you guys can see it. Let me get rid of the box. Alright. Get rid of this box. Damn, I'm full of boxes today. Alright. So, I'm going to show you what it is right now before I start with the build more. So, here it is. So, it's a pedal. It's like a full pedal, and you sit on it. See the little character here? Let me see if I could show you guys without the light. There it is. So you sit on a controller, and you have to use the controller left or right to pedal. So if you're playing PUBG and you're moving left to right in PUBG, you can move left to right by using the pedal. Or if you're playing Fortnite, you want to build something faster, left to right, you could use build the wall up, build the wall down, open the door. This is programmer. You could programmer. This is my Latino coming out, you know. You could program this to do all sorts of things. And it's $100. I'm gonna open it up so you guys can check it out. I'm not asking you guys to buy it. Let me see if I can put this camera a little bit down first and open it up, and I'll put it down so you guys can check it out. And let me make the video a little bit bigger, more than what it is. Hold on, here it is. I'm gonna cover myself a little bit, but I'm gonna show you guys what it is, and it's pretty neat. I'm excited to try it out. I had this for quite a while already, but I haven't had the time to set it up or do anything. And it was best in choice in 2016 CES. If you see it, I'm gonna open it up here. The vendor sent it to me. I love that vendor for sending it to me. Like I said, it's $100 worth of item, man, and I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna hit him, give him a good review too. Hopefully, it's a good review. If it works, if it doesn't work, I'll be an honest review, man. So, but I appreciate, and I don't want to be biased just because he gave it to me, but I can't wait to just try it out. And of course, it has a little stand. Do not stand on it. It says, so it's one of those things that it's crazy. So if you don't understand what it does, I'm gonna explain to you right now. All right. So it works on a lot of games, and it balances. See, it's like a weight balance kind of thing, and it's a foot pedal. You put it down. You put it down, right? And you're playing. Say you're playing Fortnite. Say you're playing PUBG, and you want to lean left. You lean left this way. Lean forward. Lean. Lean. You could even run with the character by moving this, and you could be playing your computer, typing away, and moving left, right. You could do different actions. You could build with Fortnite. If you step on it, you move it back. You do all sorts of things by moving different directions. For VR, I use this for VR. That's why I got it, because you're going to be able to move in VR. Instead of moving around on an actual area because you don't have enough space, you could be sitting down in one area and having the character move around. Now, this system that I have here, for Fortnite, it's perfect because say you want to build up, you could lean to the right. You want to build wall, lean to the left, and you don't have to worry about typing those actions in. You could use the foot to be an action. It seems like more like a foot pedal. For cars, you could actually drive in cars too. You could just sit back and use a keyboard to shoot and drive the car. You could do multiple actions on this thing. It's called a 3D rudder. It's called a 3D rudder. It looks cool. Hell yeah, it looks cool. Can't wait to try it out, brother. I actually tried it out at the convention. I was very impressed with it because they were playing Fortnite and PUBG. PUBG wise, the guy was like leaning left and right, and he was like on the character wise, it was pretty cool. I love that stuff. So I was like, wow. I was almost buying one too, and I told the guy, you know what? I was honest with him. I told him I got a show I'm doing. I'm trying to get my users to watch more of the gaming stuff and appreciate some of the stuff. And if he wants to check it out, I gave him a link to my show, and he was loving it. He was like, hey, I like what you do. I like your gaming. You game a lot. You have a lot of hardware. You talk a lot about the stuff that I appreciate. And he gave me this stuff. And I was like, you know what? I was blessed to have to somebody send me something. He was not the first guy to send me something. In fact, I'm gonna show you guys what else I got too. I opened it up, and I'm doing a review on it. This is like a VR setup. It feels like a gun pretty much when you're playing VR, And what it does, it puts your VR controllers to act like if you're holding a rifle when you're playing these games. And this guy he was the first one to send me something, and I was really appreciate to, and that those kind of things make you feel like, man, you must be doing something right. And you know what? I'm not. It's you guys that are doing something right, man. You guys are following me and checking me out and watching these shows. I really appreciate that, man. I started this year, at the beginning of this year, and 3,000 to almost 3,000 subscribers. I'm shocked. In a saturated area of YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff, it is impossible to grow, But I really appreciate you guys coming back again, and that's why we're gonna give out games, and that's the only thing I could do. Give you guys free games, man, free stuff. I am gonna give out computers. Yes, I am gonna give computers out, hardware out, all my old hardware that I can't use. I don't have storage space. I'm gonna give out stuff out there, but not yet. I can't give out at a lost. Or should I do it like the Xbox? it's at a loss. I can't do that until maybe we get up to 10,000 subscribers, you know. I want to make sure that if I'm generating back to the show, I should be getting at least half of what I'm spending on these, you know. And that's why I really appreciate every single viewer out there that's out there, every subscription that you guys give. I mean, it's going to help out the show. And then not only that, I'm going to bring this stuff more to you guys and give it out. I don't like to retain this stuff because I don't have the use. Like I said, this video card has been sitting here in this place. It was an old video card. It's 4 gig video card. This is equal to what? 1050, 1060, somewhere on there. It's a really good video card. It's gonna go to Stagger Dog. Yeah, that's right, Stagger Dog. Titanic computers are your life. I appreciate that, man. I have another computer. You guys want to check out more computers? You guys want to see another beast? Not another beast, but maybe a affordable beast. How's that? You guys want to see a good cheap computer that I recommend you guys to buy? No problem, Lone Star, man. You know what? You've been a loyal subscriber, and you should get every game. I should just send you an email automatically. Here, try this, try that, try this. Maybe you should start your own stream on all the games I give you. Oh, man. Yeah, do you guys want to see an affordable computer? I didn't build this one. It's a Dell computer. Yes, it's a Dell computer. I did a review on it, but I could bring it up here and have a more in-depth machine if you guys want to check it out. All right, Titanic said, yeah, let's bring it out. All right, I'm going to move this beast here. I'm going to stop the build here. I'm going to move the camera to a different location so you guys can check it out the camera for now. I'm going to put all this stuff here away. Without making a mess, I'm going to move this beast out of here. This is actually beast number 5 or something. Let me move it all of the way, guys, so I can bring in another machine, and we'll talk a little bit more about the other computer. Be right back. Let me move the computer out of the way. All right, here it comes, guys. Here it comes. This is for all the guys that are saving your pennies, nickels, and dimes. I did a review on this one, but I recommend you guys this machine. It has an 8 gig video card on this one. You guys recognize it? Let me see if I can put a camera to it. Here. Let me move this bag out of the way. You guys recognize it? I did a review on it. But this machine, it's a badass computer. It has an 8 gig video card. I'm gonna open it up. All right, shoot. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna open it up for you guys so you can see what's in the hood. In the real hood, you see? All right, here it goes. I'm gonna open it up and talk about it from the inside. Now, this is not an Intel. It's not an Intel computer. But it's a really, really good computer. And it was really cheap, inexpensive. It was, I think, $700 or $800 for this machine. And this could hold up for itself, man. Let me explain to you. Now, on the hood, under the hood, it has a Razer CPU. The AMD one, all right? It's in there. Video card, it's a Radeon 580. 8 gig video card. This one could stand with any video card right now in the market. It's slower, but it does the job. It does the things that you want it to do. It's blue lighting LED lights inside. It's a Dell machine. Now, the motherboard, it's a shitty motherboard. I'll be honest with you. But the GPU and the CPU are badass machines. Now, the bad thing about this freaking machine is that if you try to upgrade any part in here, it's not going to let you. It has a UFIE, I think it's called, or something like that. It's a security issue that they have. That this machine itself if you try to upgrade the hard drive, it's not gonna let you. You have to do a little hack, and I put the hack in the actual in my site here. So you guys, if you ever get this machine, there's a hack how to upgrade your hard drive and your GPU. So if you want to look for an affordable machine, this is a great machine. I guarantee. I don't like Dell too much, but this Dell is very affordable. And like I said, it has a. Let me see if I could get more of the front. It has It has right here the connections here in the front. It has a freaking CD player. It's a Razer. It's a Ryzen. I'm sorry. I keep saying Razer. It's a Ryzen. It's a Ryzen 7 too. Just to let you know, it's a 4 point something gigs of speed. The Radeon, this video card itself, it's very popular right now with Bitcoin users. It's a 580, a Radeon 580, and it only requires one power course, of course. But like I said, if you're ever gonna upgrade this computer, you're gonna have a lot of problems upgrading it to the. If you're upgrading the GPU and the hard drive, because it doesn't come with a solid state hard drive. I actually had to put this hard drive in here that I have here. I disconnected this one. If you see it, I disconnected it. And I actually put a different hard drive. It's somewhere in the bottom. Somewhere in here. Trust me, it's somewhere in here. Or did I? I must have removed it. But it is a hard drive that I put in here just for this kind of occasion. Oh, I guess I removed it. Shit. My bad. But this machine is not very expensive. I mean, for the price that you're trying to save a 1080, you could afford this computer. This one could play any game in the market right now. It could play all the games that you guys want to play. Unreal Engine, it works fine. But like I said, off the bat, you're going to have to upgrade maybe a couple items. Add more memory. I added one more chip on here because it had an 8 gig. I put 16 gigs on this one. So I only added one, the HyperX memory. And I added a different hard drive, but I guess I took it out by accident or removed it. But I guess I took it out. Now, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is a hard drive in there. Let me show you the hard drive. I forgot where it is. It's right here. Right there. Do you guys see it? It's an M.2 hard drive. 1 gig, I think. That's why I upgraded. I totally forgot that that's why I don't have the hard drive connected to it. I upgraded to the Crucial one. I think it's a 1 terabyte or 500. I'm not quite sure. But I upgraded that. There's a hard drive in there. It's in the motherboard. That's why and then I have this mechanical hard drive here. But I haven't connected it yet because I don't have anything in there. And then, of course, the fan is freaking noisy. This machine is noisy. I'm not going to lie to you. This machine is super noisy. Let's see if I can get there. There's another spot here for another M.2 here, right here in the side. If you guys see it. I couldn't get it to work until you do the security feature too. So you have to do the hack. That's pretty much it. So I'm not going to finish the build right now today. It's getting a little late here. I'm going to end the show right now and come back later and stream PUBG. If you guys want to check it out later on, come back. And I appreciate the new subscribers. If you're first time here, check out the show. We got some more content. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to fix it up a little bit more. So next time we're going to stream something like this, we'll stream better. Because right now, I just threw the freaking cameras ready to go. And did not realize about a lot of things here, you know. And I really appreciate all of you guys. So thank you guys for coming here. And we're going to call it an end to the show today. And I'll come back later. And I'll see you guys on the next time. And I'll start building that. Actually, I'm going to set up the tables better. And I might stream tomorrow and finish it up. Or if I get the hard drives, I will finish it up for sure. Not the hard drives, the GPUs. Might as well finish it up with the GPUs. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stream on Tuesday when the GPUs get in here. I'll bring it back, all right? So if you guys like what you see, make sure you guys subscribe. It's your first time here, welcome. If you're first time viewer, welcome. And thank you, brother or sister. And until next time, man. I'll see you guys later. Good night, man.